Good chap. Today we're gonna be watching Summerslam. I hope this at least has some good in it. Yeah, geez. Rifle. Casket match. Okay. Okay. It's a pretty good beat to it. They're in Pittsburgh for this. Nice, nice. Vince McMahon and Jerry Lawler on commentary. Okay. 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 Oh my gosh. The 1, 2, 3 kid. Hakushi. Okay. 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 All right. So 1, 2, 3 Kid versus Hakushi. Man, it's so weird seeing. It's so weird seeing X Pac without a beard. X Pac without a beard. Okay. Okay. Martial arts. Hmm. Okay. Okay. All right, Kid. What? Oh. Okay. 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 A lot of flips so far. Okay. Okay. I see a big. I see a big tray of cotton candy in the crowd. Oh. Okay. Cartwheel. Oh. Nice. Nice. The Burger King guys. Okay. Take the lights out and use history. Yep. All right. All right. Cartwheel. Awesome. Awesome. Yep. It hurt both of them. The modern day kamikaze, they say. Oh my. Okay, only a two count. All right. Hakushi dominating. Oh, damn. Hakushi was dominating the match. Then missed a diving headbutt. Oh, dropkick. And Hakushi rolls out the ring. All right, all right. Oh, 2 count. 2 count again. All right. Dive. 1, 2, and another 2 count. 1 to 3 kids gonna have to do a lot of more. Hakushi. 1, 2, 3. Yep. All right. Hakushi wins. It's pretty. All right. All right. This was a fun match. Pretty fun way to start off SummerSlam. Damn, cost him. Doc Hendricks. Okay, okay. He's so he's so excited. Strange, but okay, okay. Hunter Hearst Helmsley. All right, all right. Triple H. Oh, Bob Holly. Really? Oh my. Bob Spark Plug Holly. Oh well. Hmm. Oh, gosh, seeing Bob Holly with long hair is so weird to see. Or because I was used to seeing hardcore Holly. All right. All right. Ooh, damn! Ran right into the ran right into the turnbuckle, and the whole rope shook. British Bulldog in the building. Okay, okay. I'll be damned. Oh, here comes British Bulldog, or he's backstage. Okay, okay. Oh, DDT. Okay, both of them are down. Undefeated. Oh, Jordan, I'm assuming that's you. Yeah. What's good, Jay? How you doing? Oh, pedigree. Pedigree time. There we go. And Hunter Hurst Helmsley beats Bob Holly. I'll be damned. Okay. Okay. Oh, Bam Bam Bigelow. Okay. Okay. They were riding in a boat. Oh, Jacob and Eli Blue. Okay. Okay. Tag team action. Spamming emotes. Okay. Okay. Smoking guns. They didn't even get an entrance, bro. Okay. Okay. Really important. Smoking guns. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Close. Close. Okay. 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 The cotton candy in the crowd is almost gone, or it's half a tray. Oh. Oh. Double team. Cheating bastards. Nope. Okay. Okay. It's just two. Oh. Ouch. Oh. Down goes Bart Gunn. Damn. Blue Twins. Ouch. Well, damn. Oh. Slam. Okay. Okay. Oh. Two count again. All right. All right. Billy is hanging in. Ouch. Oh. Yeah. Get him, Bart. Oh. Manhandling. Manhandling two twins. Big boot and Bart goes down. Oh. One, two, three. All right. All right. Smoking guns. Billy and Bart win. Okay. Okay. Damn, so he broke the streak. Damn, beat him twice. Okay, okay. All right. So Barry Horowitz and versus Skip. All right. Okay. Just waiting on my bud. All right. Oh, jeez. All right. Oh, wasted no time. Barry taking it. Skip. Skip hasn't got an offense in yet. All right. All right. Shit. One, two. Oh, and knocked out the ring. Oh, oh no. Sonny, what you doing? Is she arguing with the referee? Spamming emotes. Okay, nice, nice. She threw in the towel. Oh, tripped her. Okay. 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 Oh, leg drop. Second rope. All right. All right. He beat him twice. Lawler. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Got me some bubbly. A little bit of the bubbly. Well, near false. Okay. Okay. Multiple leg drops. Okay. Poked him right in the eye. I'll be damned. Oh, oh, dropped on the turnbuckle. Uh, Ben's all right so far. Oh, oh, push him a little more. Or oh, you going for a power bomb? Oh no, power driver. Reversal. All right, all right. Oh, 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 Sonny, you Jezebel. Suplex. All right, all right. Hakushi, what's he doing? Uh oh. Hakushi coming in the ring. Oh, one, two, three. I'll be damned. Barry won that with some bullshit. Uh, eh. I mean, besides the bullshit ending, the match was it was okay. It was alright. Oh, I don't know. Dean Douglas segment again. These damn ads. Okay. I'm positive for now, just for now. Let me just text one of my buddies, see if he's still coming. Okay. I see 2 people in here. All right, nice. How's y'all's day been, by the way? Whoever's in here. Vivify. Gave him an F. All right. Slacker. Oh. Oh. Damn. Jeez. 90s Sean. Those big ass earrings. The Continental title. Matter of fact, all right. Need to Continental title. Champion ever. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Okay. Let's see what's next. Oh no. What is this? Who is this woman again? Bertha Faye. Oh no. Oh no. What's gonna happen here? All right. Bertha Faye. Alundra Blaze. All right. All right. Need something sweeter. This is the women's title match too. Alundra Blaze. Alundra Blaze versus Bertha Faye. Oh my. She, this man Jerry Lawson. You ever heard of Buns of Steel? I think Bertha Faye's got buns of cinnamon. Bro, what the hell? Dang. Jeez. Oh no. Bertha, what you doing? Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, dang. No, no. Harvey distracting the ref. Man. Yes, it was. Get her a lunch. One, two. All right. Oh, drop kick. Okay. Okay. Oh, damn. What? She she won the women's title. Bertha Faye became WWF Women's Champion. Oh, Jim Ross. Oh my. Slim Fast. Uh, okay. Ad break. Got the truck fixed. All right. Okay. Oh, the Undertaker. Classic Undertaker. Oh, Black Reef. Oh, damn. Kama. Kama's just pummelizing that man. Oh, oh no. Undertaker versus Kama in a casket match. Okay. That'd be awesome. His music playing. All right. Dollar man. Oh man. Every time you hear the Undertaker's music, I know you get chills. Okay, casket match time. The chick's face on it. Take her wasting no time. Uh, oh, Hmm. Oh, oh, Kama's already in the casket. Hold on, I'm still right here though. Crowd chanting, "Rest in peace." Oh, damn. Oh, Paul Bear, what you doing? Oh, Paul Bear just knocked down one of the refs. Okay, okay. Oh, get on. I'm still trying. Well, Kama choking out the dead man. All right. Oh, oh my. Crowd still pro Sanka. Creatures of the night. Undertaker broke out of Kama's hold. By the way, I apologize if I'm not giving off good commentary. Uh, I usually remain silent when watching shows or a movie, just so don't miss any details. Oh, threw him into the ropes or threw him into the turnbuckles. Awesome. Oh, both of them fell in the casket. Wait, what the? Get him, Taker. Damn. Should have just shut the lid. Oh, okay, okay. Twist the neck right here. By the way, chat, trust and believe. This is apple cider. Apple cider. Well, great band apple cider. Uh oh. Is he going? He's going for it. Oh, tombstone pile driver. I'll be damned. Oh, calm is in. Calm is in. Oh, that's how you. That's how it is. Undertaker prevails. That was fun. That was a pretty fun match, though. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Oh man. Okay. So we got three more. So we got three more matches left. All right. All right. The Burger King. Ugh. Isaac Jacob. Oh jeez. Bro, this version of Kane. Bro, this version of Kane looks so strange, so weird. All right. Ad break. Ad break. Jerry. Kane. Isaac Jacob. Decatur, Illinois. So he lets his own teeth be yellow and fucked up just to prove what'll happen if they don't brush their floss. Ugh. Oh my, the Burger King. I can hear you. Okay, okay. Best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Okay, okay. All right, Bret Hart. All right, Bret Hart versus Isaac Jacob. See how this goes. All right. Feeling hungry. Got me an Uncrustable. All right. Awesome. Gave little man his shades. Ooh. Ouch. Ouch. Clotheslines to the outside. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie, uh, Kane at this time, when playing Isaac Yankem, he looks pretty jacked. Looked pretty jacked at this point of his career. This was his debut, so nice, nice. Oh, clothesline. Okay, 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 okay. Pin one, two. Oh, close call. Even though there's a size difference, Bret Hart's dominating the competition. Oh, oh, damn! Just first into the turnbuckle. Ouch. Ooh, two. Oh, two. All right, all right. Oh, one, two. Oh, okay, okay. Bret with the roll up, but Yankum was able to Yankum was able to kick out. He just pulled Yankum's hair. Oh, ooh. Close 9 and Brett's out of the ring. WWF superstar. Oh, ouch. There he is.
My dude, my dude, my dude. I'm an old man. It's tired as hell, man.
I thought you was gonna go back to bed.
I needed to wake up. My stomach yelled at me and said I need to eat. So
Oh, okay.
I got some Popeyes coming.
Yeah. There's only 3 more. There's only 3 more matches to go. I'm on Bret Hart and Isaac Yankum.
Isaac Yankum, DDS. Oh no. Good
I'm
old
not gonna. I'm not gonna lie. Even though this was a, I'm not gonna lie. Kane does look pretty jacked as Isaac Yankum.
He actually Brock said that Kane is the strongest guy he's ever been in the ring with.
I believe it.
Yeah, like I've heard from a lot of like big like body muscle guys that like the strongest person that they've ever been in the ring with is Kane, and I think Brock said this based off of his rookie year. So like if you were to go back and look at like O2 Kane, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So this show is historically ass. But what have you liked so far? I mean, obviously, besides the ladder match.
I actually haven't got to that part yet.
Okay, well, I mean, that by default, that's easily the best match. But so far, out of everything you've seen, what have you actually liked?
I'm gonna be real. This was not what I expected. There was a little bit good in there. I thought this was, but this is still a bad SummerSlam so far.
Yeah.
But things I like so far: the opening match with 1, 2, 3 Kid and Hakushi. Yeah, Hakushi.
No, yeah, that's a very slept on match.
Yeah, it was a pretty fun match to open SummerSlam. Triple H and Bob Holly.
Oh, Thurman Sparky Plug.
Yeah, it was a pretty fun. That was an okay match. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. See. The Guns and the Blue Brothers.
No, I liked the Smoking Guns, the Blue Brothers, the Harris Twins. They could fuck all the way off.
Yeah, I feel you. That match was That was okay. I'm just neutral on it. I actually did like the casket match with Kama and Undertaker. What confused me though is why the hell did it not end in a draw when they both fell in the casket and the casket closed?
I think it has to be like, I think the rules with the casket match, like you have to put your opponent in there. I don't think they had ever thought of a way to make a match like that end in a draw. So maybe it was just, lack of creativity when it comes to the different types of finishes that you could do for that. Also, I mean, it's Taker and Godfather. They're best friends. They always took care of each other, and it was never going to be any harm. But like with that match, the actual feud was Taker versus DiBiase. They've been feuding for roughly about a year because
I see.
the urn got stolen. God,
Yeah.
that was a shit feud. You know what match
Hmm.
came from this feud? Taker and King Kong Bundy at Mania 11. Salute.
Yes. Salute. Uh, what was the other match I saw? Oh, Barry versus Skip.
Good old Barry Horowitz.
Man, pretty mid. Pretty mid. I'm not gonna lie. With the bullshit finish too, with
Yeah.
Hakushi coming out.
See, that actually led to building a Survivor Series match. It was, I think, the Body Donna's team versus the Underdog. So it was, I think it was four. I think it was 4v4 that year, and it was Horowitz, Hakushi, Bob Holly, and I want to say Janetti were on a team of like undercard dudes. But
I
yeah,
see.
they
I see.
they actually gave Barry Horowitz his first ever win with the famous JR call Horowitz wins, and dude got a T-shirt. It
I
was
see.
pretty
I
wild
see.
because he was always the job guy that everybody beat.
I see. All right. You need a timestamp or
Nah, I'm good, brother. I'm good. I know I'm late, old, and tired. I live this show, and honestly, if I was like, let's say I was like 13, if I'd have saw this show and had some objectivity, I might have stopped watching wrestling.
understandable. Understandable.
But I was 8, so you took what you could then, and little did we know we were just a little bit away from the debut of a little show called WCW Monday Nitro.
Monday Nitro.
Why? That's you know what that would be a fun one for us to do. Rewatch the very first Nitro down the
That would be
road.
nice.
Yeah, uh, from the Mall of America, which is still wild that one of the most important episodes of televised wrestling happened at the world's largest mall.
Happened there. Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know?
I did not know.
Yeah. First ever match in Nitro history was between Hall of Famer Jushin Thunder Liger and, honest to God, should be a Hall of Famer Brian Pillman.
Okay. I see. I
Uh,
see.
and that was a good opening match. But yeah,
Yeah.
Mall of America was over the first, and it was super ambitious. I know because Bischoff was a Minnesota guy. I think he's from Detroit, but he's a Minnesota guy because he worked for Vern Gagne in the AWA. So he already had the background there. Hogan worked up in Minnesota. He was a big star in the AWA before becoming Hulk Hogan.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
So I think that would be a fun one to do.
Yeah. Is
So
Nitro on Is Nitro on Netflix?
probably it should be. If anything, we could always check the WCW Vault channel on YouTube
Yeah, we should check that too.
because they've always got a bunch of good stuff, and occasionally they'll post a full pay-per-view or what have you. Um, but yeah, the first Nitro would be a good watch. Oh, I want to show you the figure that I was given. My best friend pulled up and gave me this the other day. If I can get it on here,
Is that Diamond Dallas Page?
it is, and not just any DDP. This is from the episode of Nitro where he rejected the NWO shirt and hit the diamond cutter on Scott Hall.
Mm.
40,000
Okay, I see.
40,000 at the Louisiana Superdome. it was an awesome moment. That was where DDP's full face turn happened, and he was the first guy to really get one over on the outsiders because they were booked so dominantly since they debuted in May the previous year. Now the story is, and you can check this out on the channel Wrestling Bios. DDP talked about how Kevin Nash was so gung ho about wanting Dallas to diamond cut both of them, and because he's like, dude, Dallas is my friend. I'll do anything for him. And Bischoff was like, hey, let's chill, let's slow down and not give too much away. So I was really surprised to get that. Um, I love me some DDP. His ex-wife was my first wrestling crush. I mean, Miss Kimberly Page. Let's see where my food is, because to quote Malcolm X loosely, that brother's starving.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This match so far, it's kind of a bit underwhelming, to be honest.
Listen, there were they, and I say they. I don't really like using that term they, but Creative in 1995 really didn't do right by Brett until the end of the year when he had a great match with Diesel at Survivor Series. I mean, they had this dude feuding with Jean-Pierre Lafitte, who you might now know as PCO, over Brett's jacket being stolen. Creative was weak for Brett. Once they got him past Owen, he was wandering for a year, and they decided to run it back with him feuding with Lawler. So instead, Lawler got his evil dentist.
Yep.
Listen, I think Isaac Yankum's better than Fake Diesel.
Oh, for sure. Because Fake Diesel was just a petty ass gimmick.
It really was. It was just proving, oh well, we don't own Kevin Nash, but we own Diesel. We'll just make a new Diesel. But no, nobody's gonna know.
Why?
Nobody's gonna know the difference. You know what's crazy? Actually, Glenn Jacobs as Fake Diesel was a part of the last four entrants, like the last four eliminated in the '97 Rumble. He actually made the final four as a fake gimmick in the Royal Rumble, and that was the one that Stone Cold won where he cheated. Oh shit! Give me a second.
Where he was thrown out and then
back in. Brett threw him out, and then the referees didn't see, so they threw. So then he snuck back in. Yo, I gotta go get my food. I'll be right back.
You don't get any of that.
Yum. Tripping. Popeyes had a buy one get one on spicy chicken sandwiches, so I mean, come on.
Nice.
Yeah.
Never go wrong with a chicken sandwich, especially from Popeyes.
No, I just don't like. I just don't like the pickles on the damn sandwich. It don't jive.
Give me a kiss.
Yeah, same here. I don't like pickles in general.
I mean, pickles are by themselves are all right. Oh no, that's that sparkling juice you got there.
Yeah. Sparkling apple cider.
My daughter's mother, she used to live for drinking that stuff. because she doesn't drink, even though she's Irish and has like a really high alcohol tolerance. She said it just don't do nothing for her. So that's what she would drink. Now I do have a couple things to celebrate today, actually. So I was streaming this morning because I got off work, and I'm trying to like whenever I can do a little after work stream game a little bit. So I was on Twitch this morning, and our home and the homegirl Mary pulls up, and dude, she dropped 1,200 bits on my stream. Shocked the hell out of me. I was super thankful. So that's one, but more importantly, today my uncle got to ring the bell, and he had his last round of chemo treatment. Dude, go on somewhere, man. Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I was saying my uncle today, he rang the bell. He had his last round of radiation treatment because he was he had surgery for breast cancer. So today he got to ring the bell, and he's having no more radiation or chemo. So that's definitely something worth celebrating today. Thank you, brother. Had to call him immediately and say, "Hey, I just needed to hear your voice. I'm real." That made my whole day. Do you mind? These dogs, you can't have nothing around here. They think all food is their food. Like for real, dude.
Why don't let my dog come on?
Oh, it's open. Oh, it's open. It's open element. It's open concept. So yeah, damn near every area can be accessed. Oh, they really didn't give me a straw. Salute. Wow. I gotta go pour this out. Hold on. So, V, I wanted to ask you about Dynamite last night. And first off, your thoughts on Kyle Fletcher's injury, which, fuck.
I saw a bit. I did see that part. That did upset me. I saw it.
Especially because at his age and the run that he was in the middle of his TNT champion, low key that championship is kind of cursed.
I see title time.
Let's go. Show that save this pay-per-view. Like I saw clips and everything. So Chris Jericho's back. I don't know how everybody feels about it. I mean, I'm like he's not coming back to like take a top spot or anything like that. I think he just wants to work with everybody and just kind of float around.
Who's facing up against?
Who's Jericho facing?
Yeah,
Ricochet.
Right.
Even last night in their segment, he brought back the list. He put Ricochet on the list.
You just made the list.
Like the crowd didn't really pop at first when he said, "You know what happens," because like in WWE, like everyone would go crazy when he said, "You know what happens." But no, when he pulled the pin out and did that gimmick, then everybody popped. There was a lot of stuff I did like that I saw from last night's show. Like I didn't watch, but seeing clips and shit where FTR got some heat back on Cope and Cage without, but not without Christian, calling himself as everyone's father figure. He said that FTR had been real naughty boys, so he had to go visit their mothers. And he goes, and by visit their mothers, I banged them both.
My oh my. Christian never changed.
He's back. Oh, speaking of never changing Christian, guess who was in attendance at the show and took a photo with him, Edge, and Jericho? David Benoit. So,
I'll be damned.
in the picture, I saw the picture and someone captioned or commented said, "Christian, don't you dare," because he had that smug look looking at David while he's all smiling with Edge and Jericho, and I'm like, this dude is in character with Chris Benoit's living son. Okay, yeah, okay, you're just a sexy boy over there. I see you.
Yep.
I mean, you kind of have to. But it just cracked me up because Christian immediately switched his face to like being like heel Christian. Oh, I hear your dad's dead. To David Benoit. No.
Oh.
But
what is this? Shawn Michaels wearing all diamonds?
Oh yeah, no, dude, his outfit in this match is fresh.
Oh yeah. This is my first time seeing this. I like it.
Honestly, he's like the first WWF superstar you could really say that had swag.
True.
Well,
True.
Him and Razor really are like the first two.
Oh yeah.
But dude, this match is so freaking good. Some people say it's better than the Mania 10 match. Now, the stipulation of this match is neither man could use the ladder as a weapon. So they had to add extra psychology to work around the fact that they could not use the ladder as a weapon.
Let's see.
But with Dynamite, Ospreay got jumped by the Death Riders, but then United Empire from New Japan pulled up, and then they had a big parking lot brawl, and it honestly looked badass as hell because United Empire all pulled up in suits and shit, looking sharp as hell. And then you got what the hell is that guy's name? He's the new IWGP champion. What's his name? Real young dude. Hold on.
I don't really keep up with New Japan Pro Wrestling, but
I don't really either. But it helps, especially because with Ospreay's ties to it, and the fact that their new world champion is in the faction that he used to be in. Tekla is going to be Tekla and Jamie Hayter. That match I'm super looking forward to Sunday. MJF got sucker punched by Kenny Omega in the main event segment.
Yeah, he got knocked out from what I hear.
But I also heard,
knock the fuck out.
Give me my goddamn money. Hey, there's an idea right there. Watch along a Friday.
Classic.
Oh, of course, bro. Friday was standard hood movie viewing in every black household. Everybody had a copy of it.
I believe it.
I remember we had it on VHS, and why I remember it so distinctly is because on VHS they would have all the sneak previews of other movies. That one had Mortal Kombat on it. I never forgot that ever. Speaking of the MK2, a new trailer for that dropped today. I might have to do a react to that tomorrow because I haven't seen it yet. But now the card is going to absolutely cook. I forget who I was talking to last night.
Dynasty's got me more intrigued to see. But I certainly can't say the same for WrestleMania.
Punk did talk me back in after that nuke he dropped on Monday.
TKO, how about you lower the ticket prices?
Man, please.
Yeah. I hate the fact that, because at the end of the day, Triple H has to answer to somebody.
Exactly. Now,
Yeah. That's why I don't blame Triple H. I'll either blame the WWE creative or TKO. I'm not only blaming one person because it's just unfair.
low-key, I mean, like he's not completely absolved, but yeah, in this case, his hands were tied. Who you can really blame is Vince for selling to these people and putting us in this position, because for him it was just about making, maximizing the sale, which is what you're supposed to do in business. But selling to people who don't give a crap about the product and say what we all have. Vince McMahon at least cared about the product.
Yes, he did.
Was he the best at executing a vision in his senile years? No, but he cared.
Nope. That promo segment that Cody Rhodes cut after he got attacked by Randy and Pat McAfee.
It's it's McAfee, not McAfee. It's McAfee. But yeah, go ahead, man.
You know what that reminds me of? To quote Hulk Hogan, this is why the company is in the state it's in, because of bullshit like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's always time for then that's a good Bash of the Beach 2000 callback. But yeah, minus the Disco Inferno slander, which I'm always in favor of.
True.
Even though I've always said Disco's not as bad as everyone thinks he is, but still, Cody's always got smoke for that dude. That shit was funny. The problem is that when he went out there and said all that, I'm not saying nobody cared, but the majority didn't care because they were still too pissed off about how that show started. Meanwhile, if you watch Raw Monday, night and day feeling. Because, dude, I missed the whole promo live because I woke up at like a quarter after. So I missed all that. But like my phone was like, oh my God, OMG and all that. I'm like, what? But the only thing I knew going into that show was that Oba and Brock were going to have their contract signing, which shout out to In the Clutch, man. They went. Doug finally met his op after all these years.
Yep.
They were on the rail. They were on the railing on the entrance. So like you saw him too. I was looking for him every time, but especially that and finding out that it was closing the show, I was dummy hyped to see that interaction. But now I was watching all their reels and stuff and seeing Ross fold in real time to Jade Cargill.
And
then
sorry. I saw today that I saw it from Axel. Apparently, Oba and Brock are opening night too.
Get out.
Yeah. All I'm gonna say to that is Oba better win, because if Oba wins, the atmosphere is gonna change.
No,
drastically.
They're opening nights. You see, I want to see Oba's entrance with it being dark.
Yeah, I wanted to see that too, but night two was actually looking pretty stacked.
Honestly,
got Oba and Brock, Roman and Punk, and I gotta look.
Can you pull that card up for both nights?
Okay, I'm gonna look at Axel's stuff.
I'm curious what night Jacob and Drew is, because that's one of the matches I'm super hyped for. Actually, that's my top three matches: Jacob, Drew, Punk, Roman, and Oba, Brock.
I see it.
And also Stephanie Liv, especially after that knot Stephanie put literally on Liv's forehead. Damn.
Yeah.
She knocked the shit out of her and Roxanne.
They would have conked both their heads. Okay, where is this? Psycho Sid. Psycho Sid looking on.
Speaking of, finding out that his family is not going to be giving a speech at the Hall of Fame is bullshit.
Really?
Apparently, legacy inductees don't get to give speeches. To me, Sid should not just be a legacy inductee; he should just be in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is really how y'all do a 2-time. Like, Sid only had 2 WrestleMania matches, main evented both. Yes, they weren't good, but how many people can just say the only 2 times they were out in WrestleMania they main evented? Deserves better than that. What was it? How many times he won the title? Survivor Series. Yeah, 2-time world champion in WWE, and then I think was it 3-time WCW world champion. No, dude. Excuse me. I'm allowed to eat. Am I?
Okay. I'm pulling up the match cards.
Okay,
All right, let's see. All right, Saturday. All right, so Saturday's match card, night 1. Oh, and Michael's just got pantsed. Oh my. So Saturday's match card. You got the 6-man tag match between Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and ISHO Speed versus the Usos in LA Knight.
Speed.
Such a random night, but you know what? I hope it actually.
I bet that's gonna be a fun match. Actually, I bet that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, true. Okay. So you also got Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre happening in an unsanctioned match.
Oh, is that night 1?
Yep, on night one.
Okay.
Night 1's also going to have a 4-way match with the women's tag team titles. It's Nia Jackson, Lash Legend versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa versus Bayley and Lyra, and versus the Bella Twins. Okay. Women's IC title match is also going to happen. AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. Seth Rollins versus Gunther. The women's world title match with Stephanie and Liv. And the undisputed title match with Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton.
I would put Rhea and Jade on night 1 instead, because Liv and Stephanie have had way better build and more heat.
Yeah, true. Jade and Rhea is literally made me feel nothing.
And you know how talented you have to be to not make me care about anything Rhea Ripley's doing.
Yeah. I don't blame Rhea. I blame Jade.
Not at all.
This bullshit faction.
It feels like they're trying to recreate the baddies in AEW. Problem is, the most talented woman in this group is not the one having the title. Is not the champion.
Ouch. Yeah, I feel it. Okay, but night two is looking pretty stacked. We got the Intercontinental Championship ladder match between Penta, Javon, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio.
Which that was wild. But it's great to know that Rey's gonna. It's convenient. Once that he got cleared and they put Gunther with Seth, he's like, all right, I'll come back.
Yeah, true. Oba and Brock, on night 2 as well. U.S. title match with Sami Zayn and Trick Williams. Should have been a triple threat, but whatever. The Demon Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio. Jade versus Rhea, and the main event is CM Punk and Roman Reigns.
I got Punk retaining.
Yeah, Maybe so. Maybe so.
Reason being, they could do there's a few avenues they could go with that. If you want to have Maivia show up, cost Roman, and set up Saudi Mania next year and do that shit, fine. That's what I think a lot of people I've been reading are believing will happen. But if you put The Rock out there, I think it takes away from Punk's moment. And
Maybe so.
I think he needs to beat Roman clean. So what do you think? What do you think of this match so far?
It's pretty good. Pretty fun. Pretty fun match. Pretty fun. That ladder spot did make me cringe a little. Where Shawn Michaels took a back body drop on it.
Mm. Where?
Also, I just realized why Razor Ramon wearing cheese colors on his gear?
Wearing what?
Wearing Chuck E. Cheese colors, purple and yellow.
Because he's the bad guy. He could do as hell he wanted, man. Wasn't a cooler wrestler alive. That's why. And and you know what? They make Chuck E. Cheese colors. Those are Laker colors, player.
Oh, racing kick.
You good?
He just dropped the ladder on Sean's leg.
Thankfully, this match turned out to be as good as it was expected to be, because this show needed it. Like, what you are creatively bankrupt when you got Bret Hart having a match with an evil dentist. I mean, I think that during this time we also had, what was it, Make a Difference Fatu. Let's see, I'm trying to think of some of the other bad gimmicks. I wouldn't even say that one was necessarily bad, because it was like a role model gimmick. But I'm trying to think who else. So we had T.L. Hopper, the plumber. Business was so bad, everybody had to get a second job. Duke the Dumpster Drozy.
Yeah. You also had Bastion Booger.
No, he was gone by this time.
Oh, okay. I see. The Booger Man.
Ew. Man, I just ate, bro.
Yeah. What a slob. Okay.
You had the Goon as well. I forget who was the Goon, but the dude actually could go in the ring, but all because he used to play hockey. Vince thought, let's make him an enforcer, whatever.
I heard that gimmick was originally going to be on Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
Good
thing. And you know what? He got a hold of Paul Heyman, got a hold of him and said, "Come work for me." And that was Jericho's U.S. Debut was ECW, where he could just, I don't know, wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! By that time, no, he was in Smoky Mountain. My bad. He was in
Smoky
Jim.
Mountain.
Yeah, Jim Cornette. Yeah, he was with Cornette first with Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Tag
I
teaming
see.
with Lance Storm as the Thrill Seekers. That
I
just made
see.
me
I see.
think. Have you watched ECW One Night Stand?
Uh, which one? Which years? Which year?
The first one.
First one? No, but we should. We should definitely do it.
I have to go get. I have to get the live version as well. I don't want you to watch WWE's dubbed version.
Yeah.
I want you
Like
to
I
watch
said before,
their
out of
original.
all the yeah, like I said before, out of all the companies in the out of all the wrestling companies in the world, ECW is like the one I'm not the most educated on.
Oh, we can make that happen. So I
Yeah.
know you tried to. You were looking to. You were trying to invite everybody to pull up. Mo actually said he has never seen this show.
Hmm. Maybe we
Oh
could
no,
get
no,
with him.
no, not this one. No, he said he had never seen Halloween Havoc '98, which we watched last week.
Oh, okay, okay.
And so I was telling him about the fireball spot with Hogan, and he's like, "Bro, I've seen that, but like I haven't seen the whole show. I don't know if I want to put him through it." But bro, he said SummerSlam '95 might be worse. Oh no, man, because this show was just more being like creative. Like they just really didn't have a deep roster. Creative was bad. Business was bad. Business wasn't bad for
Mm-hmm.
WCW when they did that show. I mean, you had Goldberg at
True.
the peak of the streak and everything.
Yeah.
They were DDP. You had a stacked roster, but too many cooks in the kitchen and too many egos.
Oh, I see. I see.
But yeah, I could definitely get you on some ECW, man. Some of
Yeah.
the best promos in the last 50 years came from ECW. And not just like individual promos, but mic workers. Like Steve Austin started to become stone cold in ECW. Mick Foley as Cactus Jack, his Kane Dewey promos legendary. Um, Sandman once famously said, "Life's a bitch, and then you marry one." After his wife turned on him, his real wife, because he used whenever he was feuding with Raven, and Raven had brainwashed his wife Lori Peaches to turning and joining Raven, and then his own son, his real son Tyler, who I used to follow on Twitter until he became Red Hat guy. Um, he once put on Raven's jacket and turned his back to the Sandman, and he goes, "I worship Raven now." And you see Sandman on his knees in tears, like this alcoholic badass who would whip everybody with a cane in tears because his own son turned his back on him, and his kid was like 10 at the time. So like that was some heavy stuff. Of course, my guy Taz, weights don't fight back, but Taz does. Like WWE Vault actually did an entire a month of ECW content, and they made a compilation of all the best moments building up through the Sabu feud
I see. I
that are
see.
really really good. Heyman wouldn't let them touch for a
Oh,
year.
they both
Eh.
fell. They both fell on the ropes.
Oh,
Oh.
that's a harder fall for a guy as big as Razor.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it crazy how he was never the world champion?
Yeah.
Like
Still
anywhere,
BS to this day.
like anywhere. He only got 2 world title matches in WCW ever. Super Brawl 2000 and Uncensored 98. Super Brawl, he lost to Jarrett, which I mean, I like Jeff, but no. And then Uncensored, he lost to Sting. But no, Scott Hall is just always just when he walked into the arena, he was the coolest dude in the arena. Hey yo.
Hey yo. And I think would you say Scott Hall's the reason NWO started in the first place?
Well, of course he was. He was the
Yeah.
first guy. He was the first guy to show up, dude.
Mhm.
I have the episode where he walked out, or he came out, May 27th, 1996. It was literally 8 days after the curtain call.
8 days after?
Yes, because that was May 19th. Oh wait, did I say May 19th out loud? Watch out for Kane. But 8 days after, he shows up during a random match. It was like a lower card match on Nitro. Walked through the crowd in that denim outfit, and then he cuts maybe the most important promo in the history of Jim Crockett WCW. It just might be. Which, holy crap, he cut that promo, the You Won a War promo, 1 month before we got Austin 316. So the two most important promos possibly of all time within the span of a month. And we didn't even know.
My goodness.
No, not in the least. No, I have every live footage episode of Nitro from 96 and all 12 pay-per-views. WCW is jarring to watch pre-NWO, like 1996. You do get some really good stuff here and there. I mean, unfortunately, Uncensored had that 8-on-2 triple steel cage. What was it? The Doomsday Cage match, where the Mega Powers took on what was called the Alliance to End Hulkamania. It was the Horsemen and the Dungeon of Doom merged together, and Hogan and Savage beat 8 dudes. One of them being Debo from Friday. Again, it was a weird place prior to the Outsiders showing up, because once you get to the Great American Bash is when shit picks up, because Bischoff had Hall and Nash come out there, and they were still not being addressed by their real names or anything, because there was a lawsuit from the Fed over Hall and Nash acting too much like Razor and Diesel without saying they were. Plus, WCW was implying that the WWF sent those two there to invade, giving people the impression that the promotions were working together for an angle, which obviously wasn't the case. So Bischoff had them come out there and flat out ask them, "Do you work for the WWF?" And they legally had to come out and say no. Then they proceeded to powerbomb Bischoff off the stage. Keep in mind, he was just the announcer at the time.
Just an announcer? Oh, well.
Oh, yeah, no. Bischoff did not become a character until I believe it was November or December that year, when he was revealed to be the actual leader of the NWO that everybody worked for.
Oh.
Now Bischoff got his start in wrestling as like a third tier announcer for the AWA, and then for WCW, and then he became the vice president, and I think, was it 93 or early 94, I want to say.
I see.
Yeah. But he was
I still recite that first promo segment that Hall and Nash cut while doing the interview with promo.
Listen to the adjective.
Yeah, something like that. But
yeah.
But you bring all your guys, because the big man and the medium-sized man, we're here to party, Chico.
Yeah, he goes, the big man, the medium-sized man, and our surprise buddy are gonna carve them up. Just effortlessly cool.
The nacho man.
Ooh, no. Oh wait, how about the immortal Huckster?
Huckster.
Yeah, never forget Scheme Gene.
Scheme Gene.
Now, my favorite moment building up to Bash at the Beach, and because this was on Nitro, It was a World Tag Team title match. It was Sting and Luger. Uh, they didn't call it a triple threat, but it was like 3 teams. But it was basically a triple threat tag title match. It was Sting, Luger versus the Steiners versus Harlem Heat, and they're in Baltimore. And Hall and Nash come through the crowd, and WCW treats this like an absolute legitimate threat. Is as soon as they hit the ring, multiple Baltimore police slide into the ring, and and the camera shows several of them with their hands on their holsters. And meanwhile, behind all of this, I believe it was Stevie Ray rolled up. I want to say Luger and won the and Harlem Heat wins the World Tag Team titles with all of this chaos going on. And you hear Tony Schiavone say, "I am scared to death," and that is how it was treated. But again, without all of this technology and everything available, you could buy that this was legit. You could buy it because they made it feel real. And that's the most important thing. Remember when Rey Mysterio got thrown headfirst into the trailer?
Yep.
So, and all the ambulance and the police showed up. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Really?
The neighbor, like the people who lived around MGM Grand, they thought some real violent shit was happening. They called the cops.
Oh,
that was not supposed to happen. That was a shoot. Because people who lived in the area legitimately thought some shit was going down, so they called the cops. That was organic. So they ran with it. God, it was beautiful.
Well, Shawn Michaels just won, and Razor Ramon showed him some respect.
Yeah, because it was a proper babyface match.
Razor Ramon was babyface. Okay.
Oh yeah, Razor was only a heel during his debut. He debuted. I want to say, I think was it September, October '92, and by the summer of '93, he was a babyface because he lost famously the first upset or anything could happen moment on Raw was him losing to 1-2-3 Kid, which he didn't have that name. It was just the Kid. So he lost. Razor would do anything to get him back in the ring. He was offering him money. So I think it was at $5,000 he offered him to get him back in the ring. Kid beat him again and he stole the money and took a cab and left and got out of town. So even the heels like DiBiase was starting to give him crap. Like, dude, you couldn't even beat a bottom guy. So basically, he thought, okay, everybody's got a price, so I'll just buy this dude off. He's a loser. He lost to a guy that doesn't even have a name. So Razor told him, he goes, no, he said you can't buy me off, and it turned him babyface. And Razor's first babyface match was actually Ted DiBiase's last match in the WWF SummerSlam '93, and of course Ted put him over. And that was how Razor and Kid became friends on screen. And of course, the early days of the Click or whatever, No, Razor was wasn't even babyface wasn't even heel a full year, and then he was babyface the rest of the time because it was like Undertaker. He's just too cool to boo.
Same. For real.
Like WWE, especially in the Hogan days, started getting people that were too cool to boo. There was just something about him, like Jake the Snake Roberts. You didn't boo him until he actually became a heel. Piper was hilarious. You didn't boo him too much.
I recently saw a clip of Rowdy Piper doing an interview with what's that clown's name? Yucko the Clown. Yeah.
Who?
Yucko the Clown, the one who's always insulting the other people.
Why does not sound familiar to me?
This is one of his interviews. What's your favorite superhero? Superman. Oh, the size of the panty, you fat tumble monkey shit.
That That sounds like Piper. Oh,
But no,
dude.
that was the interview with the clown. But Piper's interview went something like this. What? Uh, I don't know what led up to it, but the clown asked, "Do you stink? Does he stink down there? Oh no, why don't you take a look? Why don't you take a spill?" And then Roddy Piper and Piper grabbed his head down to his dick.
No. Whoa. Whoa. Hey, yo. No, that's absolutely insane, man. But no, back to Razor. He was just one of those guys, the theme song, the machismo, the drip, the chains, and everything. You know what's crazy is that nobody really questioned if Scott Hall was Latino or not.
Really?
Like no, I mean, like you would believe that this dude was like just like a light skinned Latino because he
Yeah,
looked the part, like he looked the part, he acted the part, like you would believe like he was a Cuban bully.
yeah, true.
Okay, I see what you just sent me. Y'all go to oh man, I don't like clowns, man.
That's all right.
All right.
Why do you call yourself Yuckle? Did your nose run? What? Does your nose run? No, it doesn't. No, I didn't have the hearing problem. You did. Does your balls stink? I don't know. Tell me.
Hey, yo!
Why do you call yourself Yuckle?
Yep.
Yo! Unhinged Piper, man.
Piper was something else, bro.
Holy shit. And would nobody else have the balls to do that today, maybe except MJF?
Oh, for sure.
Since speaking of, he was scorched earth this morning on Busted Open Radio. I don't know if you heard about that. MJF went off on TNA because Carlos Silva is yanking every TNA talent booked to work with an AEW wrestler because of their working agreement with WWE. Their talent is not allowed to work with AEW wrestlers. MJF was set to wrestle Nick Nemeth. That would have been good as shit.
Really? Oh,
Yeah. So MJF, spun it saying that Nemeth's afraid of him, blah, blah, blah. But he went scorched earth on TNA because of the fact that this is a company that is more worried about their status than paying talent accordingly and not letting them work with other talent just because they wrestle for a certain place. Like, how does talent get better if you limit them that way? This is why you got to be careful with who you get in bed with. I'm just saying.
I feel you.
Because there's positives and negatives.
Yep.
Someone said bro grinded his face on this shit. Nah, that is crazy.
This is why we shall wait till marriage. Get in bed with somebody.
My man. All right, my man. Full respect.
I literally have no experience, by the way, in bed with somebody else.
That's all right. Hey,
that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, and this ain't the place to be talking about that. No way.
Yeah, true.
It's all good. We here for grabs and bullshit. And most of this card is just that bullshit. Boy, just wait till that main event.
We're actually now in the main event.
Oh,
jeez.
Main event. You know what? God rest his soul. And I got to see him wrestle in person one time. Magel.
Yeah.
It was him and Mark. So it was actually the first wrestling show I ever went to. Story time here. I was just finishing up. I didn't know it yet, but I was just finishing up my only semester in college at Arkansas State. Shout out to my Red Wolves. But on campus, there was a show because SmackDown and ECW traveled together. That's why, like, when SmackDown was on TV, would air on Friday nights, they would tape ECW beforehand and then put it on Tuesdays. But that show was I saw Shelton Benjamin. I think he wrestled Tommy Dreamer that night. I want to say it was Tommy Dreamer, but this was gold hair Shelton Benjamin, the gold standard. Elijah Burke, before he went on to become the Pope, wrestled not yet to debut on TV, Kofi Kingston. So I actually got to see Kofi before he debuted his gimmick. And that was fun. That was real fun. God, if we only knew what was to come. Um,
True.
Taker and Kane were in a tag against Mark Henry and Big Daddy V. Mark
I remember
Henry
the match.
and Big Daddy V are the two largest or human beings I've ever seen in my life in terms of width.
That's
Like you had wide versus tall, and I got as close to Taker and Kane as possible without fainting because like I'm finally seeing the Undertaker. I'll say this: that gong is so loud it feels like your chest is about to cave in. So, man, the main event that night was Edge versus Ray for the big gold. But and this is when Edge was managed by Vicky, and but she wasn't there that night. So Teddy Long came out there and made the match for the world title. No, believe it or not, he did not come out and turn it into a tag team match, playa. But there was interference by the Edge heads, so I actually got to see Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins when they were Edge heads. Oh,
Edgeheads.
it was really cool. But yeah, I got to see Mabel in person, and again, God rest his soul. But looking back on this match, 1995, he was not ready for the push that Vince gave him, and because Vince had all this time to get him ready, because he had never really worked as a singles, he was a tag guy, and he was still kind of green.
Mhm.
This was like they took the training wheels off of him, threw him in the deep end, and said swim, and he wasn't ready. And it didn't do Kevin any favors because he didn't really have a lot of strong heels to work with as a babyface champion. The people were not ready to embrace Mabel as King of the Ring, and then now is the number one contender out of nowhere. Um, so some of this goes on Vince for not getting him ready. Because I found out that because when he won King of the Ring, he found out in I think it was January he was going to win the King of the Ring. So you had roughly about 6 months to get this guy ready, and they didn't.
It's such
You
a
know,
damn shame.
if you knew he was going to win, then you had all this time, get him prepped. This way, by the time you get to SummerSlam, people can buy into him as a credible challenge to the world champion. And because he didn't have a lot of TV time after winning King of the Ring, it just felt like, wait a minute, what? Like it felt like a Raw main event in 1995.
Yeah.
So a lot of it goes on him, but no, the one thing you're going to love is what this crowd chants during this match. Because they were not cheering for Diesel or booing Mabel. They were chanting for something else.
Yeah, the crowd seems very quiet during this.
I'm trying to
And we
remember
only
where
got
they were. I think they were in Philly for this show.
Oh no, they were in Pittsburgh.
Close enough. Close enough. I'll just say it was for a nearby promotion, if you will.
Okay.
So much so that it threw Vince off whenever he realized what was being cheered.
Oh, yeah, I see.
What was with your bag, man? Was it a spot?
Yeah, them Mabel just flat out sent on Kevin's back.
Oh, that spot was that Vince almost fired him over that.
Yeah,
Kevin
because he had back problems after that spot.
Kevin asked him before the match. He said, "Do not sit on my back." He did it twice, I believe. Vince post match was going to fire him.
Oh well, they're getting some Diesel chance.
But just wait. But Kevin told Vince, he goes, hey, we're not doing that. So like he flat out told McMahon, you're not firing him. Like, listen, stuff happens. You know, it's wrestling. Stuff happens. But that would have made Vince look like a jackass for firing a guy that he did not properly book and present as a credible threat, knowing 7 months prior he was going to be your number one contender. Hold on, what is this?
Let's see. And Mabel just knocked out the ring, and now they're both down. Knocked the referee out the ring, and then they're both down.
Man, yeah, this is unanimously panned as the worst main event in SummerSlam history.
Yeah, without a doubt.
96 was better, even though it had a bunch of bullshit to it because Vader was supposed to beat Shawn in 96, but Shawn didn't. Shawn was never used to anybody being so stiff with him in the ring. He wasn't used to anybody like Vader, and Vader he got yelled at by Shawn in the ring because he messed up a spot, and Shawn yelled at him and screamed "move,"
and Shawn kicked him in the head.
I'll say this: if this was 1993, you ain't doing that shit to Vader because he was killing everyone in WCW. Period. Sure. But he also knew in 1996 that he had Vince wrapped around his finger, so he could get that guy fired if he wanted to. And I've heard from Cornette, and it's all out there that Shawn did try to get Leon fired.
I see.
Vince let Shawn get away with murder simply because he could not afford to lose Shawn. And there was always the looming threat that if he doesn't get his way, then Shawn will just go to WCW with Hall and Nash. And if he did, and if he lost Shawn, the company might have gone under. Honestly.
Yep.
Because within the next year, Brett was gone. And let's say hypothetically, Shawn does leave in 96 to go, do the NWO stuff. Then all you've got is at that time Brett and Taker. That's it as your main eventers. You're fucked because Austin was on the come up, but he wasn't stone cold yet like that. And Rock had not debuted yet. And then Triple H was still getting punished for the curtain call.
Yeah.
So honestly, Vince kind of had no choice but to he had to eat some shit from Shawn in order to keep his company afloat. He did. I mean, God, Shawn was a horse's ass during that time, but it was almost like a necessary evil.
90 Shawn was terrible.
Man,
one.
Never forgetting, he did a promo in Canada in '97 where he used the Canadian flag to wipe his taint on Raw. Dude was on demon time. Keep in mind, when he did this promo, he's a babyface, but they're in Canada. And by that time, Canadians had all been convinced by Bret Hart that all American wrestlers sucked, except Taker, because it's Taker, Dude, Shawn was out of pocket that year. Famously, remember he stuffed gauze down his pants to make his junk look bigger, and he was jumping and crotch chopping his junk in JR's face on a Raw that Vince wasn't there. So it was basically the inmates ran the asylum because the boss wasn't there.
True. Diesel has won the match,
and not with a jackknife.
Yep.
So bad he couldn't get Mabel up for a jackknife. A jumping clothesline.
True.
And what you're about to see is the last WWF appearance of Lex Luger.
That's how the show ends. Well,
the show sucked. Your thoughts, sir?
Oh man, this was a big disaster. This was a terrible SummerSlam.
Was it worse than last week?
Yes. At least it did have good matches. it wasn't what I was expecting. I thought this was going to be a borderline masterclass of a show. It did have some good matches.
Yeah,
Like
there are some
opening
solid
match.
things.
Yeah, the opening match, the casket match, Shawn and Razor, definitely the best match of the night, without a doubt.
Worst match though.
Worst match, main event. Yeah. Lowest drawing world champion. That's a clear example.
Actually, I don't blame Kevin for any of that because business was down. Nobody was drawing money. Nobody.
Yeah, it's not Kevin's fault. It's not.
No, it literally you could have brought Hogan back in '95, and he's not drawing money.
Yep.
It just so happened to be that Kev was the guy that Vince wanted to ride with, but he miscast him. Where have we heard this before? A good-looking, badass guy miscast as a babyface. I can't imagine. Oh, and also with long black hair. Can't imagine where we've seen that before.
Man.
Like maybe, I don't know, 2015 Roman Reigns. Jeez.
Yep.
Thankfully, Diesel turned heel in a couple months. About 3 months. And it made for working with Brett, and it made for a really good match. Survivor Series 95 is a good show. It's also the debut of Goldust.
Goldust, really.
Yeah, that was his debut pay-per-view match. Again, Survivor Series 95 is a good show. Very few, very that is like a gold, finding a gold bar in a pile of shit was that pay-per-view. This was probably the biggest pile of shit next to King of the Ring 95.
Yep.
Bro, again, my apologies for last week for having to put you through that. This show is honestly worse. It really is.
Gotta watch some bullshit from time to time.
Oh, of course.
Why did I choose to watch this? Because I love torturing myself more than.
Oh no, you really want to torture yourself? Go watch December to Dismember.
Oh, bro. From what I heard, that's the reason why Paul Heyman left and was never seen again for 6 years.
Oh, completely was. Him and Vince argued over the chamber, where Punk, was Paul's choice to win. Big Show wanted to go home. He was more than happy to let Punk tap him out to the Anaconda Vice.
Yep, he was willing to put Punk over.
Vince wanted the most WWE looking dude to win the ECW world title. And I love me some Bobby Lashley, but he just wasn't it. Not then. Now, maybe if you're talking the almighty Bobby Lashley.
Yeah. Bro, his promo segments were also weird during that time. Listen, you old bastard. At the end of WrestleMania, you're going to leave one bald-headed son of a bitch.
Wait, Lashley said that?
Yep. I don't even know why he was shaming Vince for being bald, because look at him.
Hold on. I don't remember that line because I try to block out the Battle of the Billionaires build. I mean, obviously it's sold Mania 23, but given who's involved, salute. But at the same time, the actual match was pretty good with Bobby and Umaga. But in 2007, the last person that needed a microphone was Bobby Lashley. Because they literally were trying to make him like Black Brock Lesnar.
True.
But no, when you give us fast forward, almost 20 years, we got Hurt Syndicate Bobby Lashley. Coming off of what I just think is one of my favorite runs in the last decade as the Almighty, bro.
Yeah.
But you want to torture yourself? You go watch it. Go watch December to Dismember, or what's another really bad one? King of the Ring 99 is doo doo. Or hey, I got one. Unforgiven 99. Kennel from Hell.
Uh, we'll save the bad pay-per-views for a blue moon. We still gotta watch.
Yeah.
We still gotta watch some other stuff.
Yeah, we gotta-
I actually put a poll in Discord asking what we should watch next after we watch Dynasty and Mania 42.
Okay.
Whether we should watch the most underrated Mania or the best Mania of all time. Most underrated Mania being 23 and best Mania being 24.
I'm sorry. The best. I don't see 17 as best Mania. What's wrong with you?
Okay. You got me there.
I know 24 is good. 24 is very good.
Yeah,
Like,
I've heard nothing
24
but good things. Nothing but
20
positive things about 24.
24 makes me cry with the Flair match. The Money in the Bank is badass. Honestly, JBL and Finley is fun as shit, especially when JBL yoinks where he eats a trash can at a Hornswoggle. That shit was hilarious. The main event was good. Main event was great with Edge and Taker. Trying to think what else was really.
That's actually my favorite Taker match of all time. Edge and Taker
Edge.
24.
And you know what? Charles Robinson should be in the Hall of Fame alone just for that sprint.
Yep.
Lil Nature's goated. I'm gonna go with 24. Right now, it's 60-40, 20 Mania 23 on the votes.
Yep.
So we'll see where that lands.
All right. Well, that was SummerSlam 1995. Again, no retro watch along for the next 2 weeks because we'll be watching Dynasty and Mania.
I just see what you said in the to Mo. He said, remember when you guys watched Bash of the Beach 2000? Boy.
Yep.
Oof. That was a Saturday I couldn't get back.
Yep. It's terrible.
Man. But yeah, brother, really excited to watch some Dynasty Sunday night.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Dynasty. It's very cards looking very stacked. Can't wait to watch it.
Definitely.
All right. Just like that. That's gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna go outside. I've been cooked up in this room for like damn near 3 freaking hours.
Yeah, boy, go touch some grass, man. Go touch some grass.
Yeah. It's 7:22 out here and the sun's and it's still visible outside.
It's 9:22 here.
All right. Will you be streaming tonight?
Yes, I will be. I'll be heavily streaming all weekend. So pull up, yada yada. Just gonna be playing some Final Fantasy. We'll chop it up, talk about whatever you guys want. We'll do what we do.
Yep. All right. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. See y'all on Sunday. Church.